Canto 29 of Orlando Furioso, 40 to 60, where, yes, Orlando and Rodomonte clash. Rodomonte doesn't know that this is night. Orlando is completely naked. We learn later, greatly changed, big hairy beard, burnt to, like, you know, very dark skinned, and they fight, and they both end up going into the water. Fjord de Glee, who's looking for Badamart, passes by, watches this, checks all the like little trophies on the castle to make sure that Bradamarti's thing isn't there. No, he's in Paris. She continues on. Rodomonte goes into the water with Orlando. He is so heavy that it takes him a long while to get out because he's in full armor. Orlando is able to get out, and we follow Orlando, where we find out that he runs into a couple of goat herders on a narrow path, and they're like yell at him to like make way, and he charges them. He kicks the donkey, transferring it to another mountain. I don't know if in a million splattery pieces or if it's very cartoony, just travels there. I'm going to go with probably splattered to bits, because everything gets splattered to bits. And indeed, one of the goat herders just jumps 60 feet, luckily lands somewhere about 30 feet down, scratched up, but actually survives. The other guy tries to go up. Orlando catches him and splits him in two. Like a hawk ripping like a rabbit or a chicken in two, and, you know, devouring the entrails. That's a very delicious image. He ends up Orlando goes down to Spain, downhill towards Spain, where, oh my God, at the end of this thing, it's Angelica and her spouse pass by. Yes, where... Yes, it's like, and when with her spouse Angelica passed by, for to the coast of Spain they had gone, first having gazed along it from on high, and then a yard away Angelica the fair was passing, of his presence unaware. And it's at this point that they talk about, you know, how much he has changed in 59. Quite naked in all weathers he had ranged. He was burnt and black as if a swan, or where the Garmanths their gods avenged had been his birthplace, or the mountain where the source of the Nile, the river Nile, appeared. His eyes, 60, his eyes were almost sunken in his head. His face was thin and fleshless as a bone. His tangled, bristling hair, inspiring dread, and shaggy beard were wild to look upon. So he is hideous, and indeed, Angelica, I guess, kind of understands what she's seeing here. Angelica, in trembling terror fled, in trembling terror from this monster flown, filling the heavens with her piercing shrieks. Help and protection from her guide she seeks. So I'm assuming Medoro is this guide that she is going to try and find. And the thing is, Orlando notices them, and spoiler for the next thing, he is consumed with greed for them at once, and leaping up he makes a rush to seize her whom he cherished with such reverence. Devotion long forgotten, he gives chase, just as a dog after its prey would race. So this is not going to be a loving, tender embrace that he is after. He is insane and filled with rage. Oh boy, oh boy. So will Angelica survive this thwarted, insane male, superpowered figure of this poem? I guess we'll find out later in the poem. More videos later.